Hello, introverts and extroverts. Welcome back to Tangle Tower. Uh, I'm going to look in the astronomy tower because apparently I missed something here. Because we got the stuff from the sun thing in the center of the room, but apparently I'm missing something else.
Every astronomy tower needs a
I
telescope.
want to try.
Oh! Did I... Fuck? I was like, I don't think I've ever looked at the telescope because it looked pretty obvious, but I... Oh. See right in there. Except we can't see behind the thing, so maybe he didn't see?
You can see right into Flora's room.
Not by accident.
I can see Flora, but she's not looking this way. She's looking up. Behind her is the backside of the easel holding Freya's unfinished painting. I can't really see anything behind it. Not from this angle.
So she didn't get sniped. That's good to know.
I can see the doorway. It leads into the hall.
Oh! I thought, like, the thing on the floor was, like a trapdoor to get into the tower, but no, that's actually just the door that fits knocked down. Oh, that's
The door
fucking
itself
funny.
is on the floor, knocked off its hinges.
That's funny as fuck.
I can just about see the gramophone.
It's that little plant Flora keeps on the window ledge.
Don't you think it would fall off? In the wind.
Maybe it's glued down. It's too dark back there. I can't really see anything.
It's the tower opposite this one.
Is that a window?
I think it is.
Is there a room above?
Is there another room?
Yeah.
Above Flora's room?
We should check that next time we're over there.
Interesting.
It's too dark back there. I can't.
It's the tower opposite this one.
Okay.
Isn't this supposed to be an astronomy telescope? I'm pretty sure you need to see the sky for astronomy to work.
I can't move it. I think this is just how it's set up.
There's something about Pointer's astronomy habits.
Is he, like, spying on the fellows because he's suspicious of them?
Something.
Let's ask him
He's
about it.
suspicious. Let's go, because we're right fucking here. What the fuck is up, my guy?
Professor, what interests you about astronomy exactly?
It's not a matter of being interested. Once you expand your mind to the wider universe, it cannot be unexpanded.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been an astronomer?
I really don't like to give exact values unless I'm sure I can quantify them.
Is he not actually an astronomer? If so, you are really into your act, Mr. Pointer.
Convenient.
Why do you ask me these things?
I have a theory about you, Professor.
Oh, go on.
You discovered a meteor is headed straight for Earth. Jesus Christ. You're not really interested in astronomy at all. You're trying to name a planet after yourself. Yeah, because he doesn't know how many years he's been doing it. Like, he could give a rough estimate, but definitely not knowing at all, not even a hint of how long you've been doing this for is kind of odd.
You're not really interested in astronomy at all.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I think you're interested in a slightly different field of research.
Is he interested in entomology?
I don't have time for tiny, insignificant insects. My studies focus only on the inconceivably large and the unimaginably far away.
You're compensating for something, because we definitely hit a fucking nerve there.
Right. That's why you like using your telescope so much.
Yes, naturally. My little portal into another world.
Yeah, about that.
Was on top of, is actually looking at, was falling towards, was sneaking up on, was trying to hide. His telescope is actually pointed at the crime scene for self-reflection, and not up at the sky, because Pointer saw a bird, because somebody broke it because it was daytime. But not up at the sky, which is what, we saw earlier.
Pointer's telescope was actually looking at the crime scene and not up at the sky.
First, you accuse me of being a lowly entomologist. Now you're accusing me of, what, spying?
Are you spying?
Why would I need to spy on Flora?
Why? Because you lost your golden beetle specimen, and it's made you paranoid.
Interesting.
You think somebody stole it from you.
Might not have been Flora you were spying on.
He's fucking spying on Freya.
Might have been Freya.
It's a very precious specimen, incredibly rare, valuable in ways you could never understand.
Well, I would assume, yeah, because he's made like 90% of gold. That's fucking interesting as hell.
Freya was always sneaking around, both towers and in the gardens too. She was definitely up to something.
So, this next question is important. You were looking to Flora's room around the time of the murder. Did you witness the crime, Professor?
No, I didn't. When I looked into the room, Flora was already lying on the floor.
I don't believe that for a fucking goddamn second. You're on the top of my this guy is sus list.
Flora? You mean Freya?
No, Flora. She was lying by the window. I couldn't see Freya at all. It was fairly dark. The telescope isn't at a very good angle. That's why I decided to head over there myself. I needed to know what was going on.
This changes your statement, doesn't it?
No, everything I told you in my statement was true.
Apart from the reason you left your tower in the first place.
Right.
Let's go over
Interesting.
what we know about the crime scene.
Was there anyone else I needed to talk to about that? No. I think we're good to head down there. No! The other tower! I guess you can look at it after we talk about the crime scene?
We know a little more about the crime scene now. So, what do you think? Was Freya stabbed by her own painting?
Maybe. I'm still on that, just because it sounds badass. Was designed to match, was used to hide, was used to paint over, was used to paint the red tip of, was replaced by, okay, the blood from the paint pot was used to paint the tip of the painted ink dip feather to hide the evidence, to prove the existence of magic, to resemble a bloody knife, so it could stab Freya, to distract Freya, to hide evidence. I don't get why it being painted in blood would have... So it could stab Freya? So to resemble a bloody knife?
Blood from the
Okay,
paint
I didn't think that was
was
actually
used
the
to paint
answer.
the red tip of the painted ink dip feather to resemble a bloody knife.
I think you're right. Can't decide if I'm disappointed or relieved.
I
I would have wanted it to be the painting. Alright, Sally, what do you got?
Why?
Either it's a very strange coincidence, or somebody set it up.
Somebody deliberately put blood in the paint pot and hid that feather after the crime. Why? To distract us?
Possibly.
Well, it worked.
Possibly.
Flora's the only person who could have hidden the feather, unless someone took it from her.
Let's go over what we do know. The door was locked the whole time. It stayed locked until Fitz kicked it down. Normally, it can only be opened from the inside. Pointer said he couldn't see Freya from his telescope, but he did see Flora lying by the window.
So whatever got Freya got Flora too?
Except Flora survived. She didn't get a stab wound like Freya did.
Hold on. If there was no knife, then what did stab Freya?
It could be anything. It might not even be important.
How is it not important?
Right now, I'm less interested in the what, and more interested in the how.
Well, the what can help you figure out how,
The
Grimoire.
angle of Freya's wound suggests she was stabbed at a perfect right angle. That is, from directly in front of her. But she was standing right up by the canvas.
Somehow, Freya ended up lying on her back, still perfectly in line with a painting.
Maybe something went through it.
Through the painting? Wouldn't that leave a hole?
Okay, well, how about this? How do we know Freya was stabbed before she fell over? Maybe her
Oh.
being stabbed and her falling over are completely unrelated.
Interesting. Well, I'm not smart enough to figure that out, so let's just go upstairs and see what's up here. This is scary as fuck. Let me... Here, let me put my scared face on and hopefully I don't forget I have it on. This is scary. Let's look at the wolf man.
It's a statue of a wolf.
That is a wolf that is standing up. That is a werewolf.
Standing up straight, like a man.
Yeah, it's a fucking werewolf, Grimoire, you fucking nut.
You know, there's a name for that.
I know.
It's not quite as dusty as everything else up here. Also, it's not a statue. It's stuffed.
Ew. Treasure chest?
Just dusty junk.
Curtains?
At least the moths are kept well fed.
Other
It's a
statue?
jar. The head screws off.
Oh.
Huh.
Boxes?
Just dusty junk. What is that?
Not sure. Some kind of reel?
Looks like it might attach to something.
Oh. A fishing rod. Reel thingy. A brass reel with a screw at the top. Coiled around the reel is a length of fine red rope. Okay. Another chest?
What's in that little box? I bet it's bones. A skull, at least.
You know, maybe I won't open it.
Aw, come on, it's evidence.
Someone painted out the window.
Do you think it was done recently?
No idea. Either way, it's pretty suspicious.
Carpet?
Nothing catching my interest.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
is this spooky attic boring?
I couldn't have said it better myself,
Kinda.
Grimoire.
Where's that light coming from?
No, it's just daylight, I think. There's a decent gap between those floorboards.
Oh. We can see right at her
Is
body.
that what I think it is?
Was she sniped?
Is that what I think it is?
So somehow she fell over, which allows someone to shoot at her, but then why did we not find a bullet of any kind? And how did Freya fall over? So many questions. Alright. I guess we question people about this yarn, right?
The attic's directly above us, right?
Yeah. The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back. There's a single patch of blood. No real signs of...
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas,
Okay,
so she was
but
probably...
we saw this in the
Follow
first.
again.
Yes, we saw this in the first episode. All right, Laura, I know you're not gonna say anything, but you know what this is? Sally, are you inside of my brain?
Guess not.
How did I do that at the exact same time? I don't know if it's on the exact same time as it is on the recording, but for me it was- oh, I didn't mean to do that. For me it was at the exact same time. I guess we're gonna ask Penelope about it. I accidentally misclicked.
Is that for sewing?
Maybe?
Penny,
We have no idea.
same. I don't know what it is either, but there is yarn. Alright, what about you, Pointer? You're the most suspicious one. Here's some yarn.
What's this? Is it a clue?
We don't actually know, but Grimoire picked it up, so now he has to pretend it is.
That's how it works.
That's how it works in all these detective games. Alright, Poppy! How's it going, lady? Click on you.
Where did you find this?
It was in the attic.
Oh, huh. I forgot we even had an attic.
Interesting, so it must have been closed off for a while then, if, well, to be fair, she doesn't live in that part of the tower, so she probably doesn't know remember there's an attic. Search Freya's room.
I've searched every single room. What do you mean I'm missing shit?
Painting supplies.
Painting supplies.
It's a little wooden
To the
box.
casual observer,
Oh?
maybe.
Well, look at that. I figured out what it is. I clicked on these paintbrushes and a puzzle.
They're not real paintbrushes.
Oh?
Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Alright, let's see what this puzzle is. Swap the brushes to the correct order. Arrange the paper to find the clue. Easy peasy. Puzzles are my specialty thanks to good old Nancy Drew. Look at that. That goes here. You go here. You go here. You go here. Okay. So it goes from smallest to tallest. So smallest, tallest. That one there's green, that one there's blue. There's only one other blue option, and there's two green. That shape. I know I can't exactly point to things. I wish you guys could see my mouse. So that brush, and then this brush. Wait. Because that would have to be the tallest, because we need this shape here. And we need that shape there. Which means the green needs to be here. And then the stick part, orange, pink. Good?
I did it. What do I win?
Not bad.
All thanks to my good old Nancy Drew games that I played when I was a kid. I wish I could play that for you guys at some point. It's just, Nancy Drew games don't work on MacBooks, which is sad. Steam says they do, but my version of my MacBook is too recent to play it, which is so disappointing. Maybe when I get a PC, I'll buy some Nancy Drew games to play for you guys.
What was in the box?
Just a photograph. Well, most of a photograph.
Oh, it's the other half of the blonde girl picture. A photograph of two young girls, one with red hair, the other with green hair. The photo has a large piece missing. It seems to have been ripped off. Okay.
There's something about that pink cassette tape. Something suspicious.
Let's ask Poppy about it.
Sure. Alright, Poppy, what's up?
I need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
And do you know what kind of music is on this tape?
Didn't Poppy already say she gave her this cassette tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure, it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this?
She looked so pissed off at us. Did you guys see that?
Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
It's not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
Not my color.
You used to like these colors. Somebody gave it to you as a gift. Somebody changed the color of the tape. You used to like these colors?
You used to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
We need a clue to compare with the cassette tape. Something that proves Poppy used to like these colors.
Was she the blonde girl in the picture? Because this girl looked like Fifi and Freya, so was she the blonde girl? The rest of the photo shows Fifi and Freya. It was hidden in Freya's room.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Is an older version of, is much larger than, was found at the crime scene, matches, was replaced by, found in the garden. It's an older version. It was found at the crime scene, so, message, crack, the pink cassette tape. The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the cassette player used by Fifi in this old picture, was found in Poppy's room. Used by Poppy in this old photo. Blonde girl, the hand gesture, the cassette tape. Found in Freya's room, was found at the crime scene. That was found in Poppy's room?
The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette player that was found in Poppy's room. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay, shit. It was used by Poppy? Okay.
Found at the crime scene.
It was between those
matches
two.
The pink cassette player used by Poppy in this old photo.
That is not me.
Yeah, it is. I'll prove it.
Oh? It's because they have the same, like, freckle? Oh, we have to get the other piece of the photo.
You look a little different, but Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up? And then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
Poppy hates Fifi and Freya now. The photo proves that Poppy's the murderer. Poppy doesn't want to look like that anymore. That's the more relatable
Poppy
part.
doesn't want to look like that anymore.
That's it.
Yeah.
Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
The reason she doesn't want to look like that anymore?
The passage of time is a powerful thing.
Hold on. This means that pink cassette tape does belong to you, Poppy.
It used to. I recorded some piano music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift. Years ago.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
Okay. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Next time we shall figure out what to do next. Alright, have a good time. Bye.